Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. In this video, we will discuss 10 shocking details about Parmesan cheese. Let's go. Parmesan cheese is one of those cheeses that's reached legendary status in the culinary world, and that's not without good reason. It may be one of the most exquisite hard cheeses available, and a tiny bit of it can add so much flavor to meals. We've put together a feast of delectable Parmesan facts for you, so we hope you're ready to read up on everything cheesy. Parmesan cheeses are not all Parmigiano Reggiano cheeses, but vice versa. Parmigiano Reggiano cheese must originate in the Italian provinces of Parma, Modena, Mantua, or Bologna. In contrast, Parmesan is just any granular cheese that is made in the same manner as Parmigiano Reggiano. It's confusing because it's also the term we use in English to describe both the local delicacy and the category of cheese as a whole. Regulations in the European Union defend both the word Parmesan and Parmigiano Reggiano. As a result, not only must Parmigiano Reggiano cheeses originate from the aforementioned precise Italian regions, but also no cheese may be referred to as Parmesan. There isn't anything that prevents people from producing cheese under the Parmesan name elsewhere else in the world. Regular people may occasionally be perplexed by the distinction, but the devoted cheese enthusiast can quickly tell the difference. For instance, the purportedly imitation Parmesan produced in the US is frequently aged for just 10 months. Even the methods used to feed the cows who provide the milk, as well as the procedures required to make the cheese, are frequently completely different. It must be produced in particular Italian locations, as we have already stated. The cows that provide the milk must also only consume feed that is farmed locally. After being formed, the cheese is marked with a sequential code that allows its provenance to be identified. And finally, it must be aged for a minimum of a year. The lowest aging duration is strictly capped, but there is no cap on the greatest amount of time. Parmesan that has been aged for a year is softer, creamier, and ideal for snacking. It is considerably more grainy after 24 months and is great for grating on spaghetti. After 36 months, it has a crumbly, dry texture and a strong flavor. According to legend, Parmigiano Reggiano originated in the Italian province of Reggio Emilia, which is a part of the Emilia-Romagna area. The first written accounts of it date back to the 13th century and describe a cheese that is quite similar to the kind we enjoy eating today. It's possible that Italians have been eating Parmesan for a lot longer than this, even though it's not documented, as a wide range of Parmesan cheeses were all popular at the time. Whether you like it or not, Parmesan cheese has health benefits. For example, 30 grams of it provides 50% of your daily requirement for calcium. Additionally, it has a lot of vitamin A, vitamin D, potassium, iron, thiamine, and riboflavin. Do not, under any circumstances, discard the tough crusts from your blocks of Parmesan cheese. To give a pot of stock you're creating, a bowl of soup, or a stew a fantastic new depth of flavor, add a few rinds to it. The rinds can also be infused with olive oil or simmered before being eaten as a snack. Unless your cheesemonger advises you otherwise, only use authentic Parmigiano Reggiano in this recipe. In the first 48 hours of the cheese-making process, all the lactose in genuine Parmesan is transformed to lactic acid. If you can't handle lactose, you can consume any Parmigiano Reggiano that is at least a year old. After they have reached the end of their predetermined maturation period, wheels of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese are grated. A first-grade wheel is completely devoid of physical flaws and meets all Parmigiano Reggiano specifications. Wheels of medium quality contain the same flavor as first-grade cheeses but could be physically flawed in the rind or structure. A Parmigiano Reggiano wheel's rind and all marks are removed if it has too many defects. Without its previous designation, the wheel is simply marketed as a hard Italian Parmesan-style cheese. We can't really hold Italy responsible for trying to defend Parmesan cheese. Imagine comparing authentic Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy to a knockoff of Parmesan. If that is the case, you can easily detect the difference and may decide to discard the latter. Even a mountain of imitation Parmesan wouldn't elevate a basic piece of pasta to the same degree as a tiny bit of real Parmesan on top of it.